Hey guys, my name is Freedom. Today I'm going to show you how to import any part of the New York City from Geopipe into your Unreal Engine 5.1 to make it become a game scene, and the player can interact with the Geopipe New York City with the proper collisions, and I'm going to show you step by step. You can see this is my Unreal Engine 5.1, and this player already have the New York City, and the player can interact with any part of the New York City with the proper collisions. And start from now, I'm going to show you step by step how to get this. The Geopipe already released the whole 3D models of the New York City, and it is free for everyone to just go and grab and download. Right, we can make it game ready. We can make it become just a single mesh and also just a single material, which is suitable for your Unreal Engine 5.1's game ready 3D model. So now the first step, what you're going to do is go into the Geopipe. This is the URL. You can scroll down, go to my video description, click the first link to get the Geopipe. It is going to automatically open by using a new tab. Now I'm going into the Geopipe. You have to make sure you already sign up and log in by using your email address. Then you should be able to see the New York City is here. In order to get the 3D model, you can just scroll down and then use the middle button to just scroll. Then next, activate the 3D model preview. Make sure this tree you activate it. Then just wait for a while. Now it is 6 items remaining. Just wait for a while until it finishes loaded. It is quite fast. To move the map, you can use your left button. Now 5 items remaining. You have to wait. Okay, 4 remaining. Right, now all loaded. Next, what you're going to do is just select any part of the map that you want to download it. So click to use the rectangular selector. Then drag inside the map. Drag and release. Then move your mouse cursor until somewhere. Then click. Now you can see this area is selected. Click confirm. Then choose the Autodesk FBX to be used for. Here, choose the rendering. Then click download the model. Click confirm. So now it is still processing. You have to wait until the download button is appeared here. You have to wait. It is going to disappear, and then later it is going to appear. Right. Just wait for a while. Right, next step, you should be able to see download ready. Click here to download your file. Right, I click it. Then choose a destination. I'm going to choose it on my desktop as demo. It is going to download it as a zip folder. Click save. Start download. By default, if you never install the Internet Download Manager, it is going to download inside the download folder here. Right, now you can see it already successfully downloaded as a zip folder. Just right click it to extract all. This is the first step. Then you should be able to get the FBX. But in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this 3D model to become game ready. That means do not import this FBX into Unreal Engine first. And now I'm going to close the Unreal Engine as well. This is a multiple mesh with multiple material texture. we are going to make sure to convert this model to become a single mesh material with, to convert it from multiple mesh to single mesh, and also convert it from the multiple material texture to just a single material to make it game ready. So first you have to install the Blender. Install the Blender first before you install the Simplicons. You can scroll down, go to my video description there to get the Blender installer and install the Blender in your computer first. Next, install the Simplicon installer. The Simplicon installer, after you install this, it is going to automatically add a plugin for your Blender. So for me, I already installed everything. So I will open my Blender. At this moment, the Simplicon already successfully installed. I will delete all this. Next, go to the Edit Preferences. To make sure you type Simplicon here. Then, this is a plugin that you have to activate it. The Simplicon is a really awesome tool that it can convert your multiple mesh, multiple material 3D model to become a single mesh, single material texture, game ready 3D model. So now I press N, the Simplicon plugin is here. If you can't get this, you still can refer back my previous tutorial. You can scroll down, go to my video descriptions to look at this, how to install the Simplicon as a Blender plugin. Check this tutorial for details. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you really details. This is the previous one. Right. If no problem in this step, the Simplicon already successfully installed here. Next, you have to import this FBX into the Blender. Click File, Import FBX. It is on my desktop. Model, High Detail. Double click the model FBX. It is going to load the FBX into the Blender. Now you can see all are here. Then click Add LOD component. First, you can just show the texture. It have the trees, it have the streets, it have all of this, like the terrain and also the 3D models of the building, but they are in multiple meshes form. So from the Simplicon, just add an LOD component, basic, then choose the aggregations with material baking. The aggregation is an action that convert multiple meshes, combine multiple meshes into just one single mesh. And the material baking, it is going to combine multiple material textures to become just one single material texture. So choose this, the aggregation and material baking. Then, next you must select the meshes. You click the first one, then scroll down, hold the shift and click the last one. Then all get selected. Then from your Simplicon, just scroll down, click process, and you have to make sure the process start from 0. It is going to 100. It is automatic stop at 100. That means it already combined the multiple meshes into just a single mesh. Just wait for a while. Wait, you are still a missing step here. Just because of just now, the aggregation pipeline, the mapping image setting, the output material setting is 1024. It is a low resolution image, that's why it is going to bake into a low resolution image. So this one, I have to redo everything, close the Blender, start all over again, start the Blender. Again, I delete everything. Next, import the FBX. file, import the FBX. It is on my desktop here. Import the 3D model, the FBX. Turn on the texture. Next, press N. The Simplygon is here. Add the LOD components. Basic aggregation with material baking. Then choose you expand it, go to the mapping image setting, output material setting, change it to become 4096 to make sure it have enough resolution, 4096. Then select the meshes, click the first one, scroll down, then hold the shift, click the last one, then the Simplygon here, scroll down, process it. Wait until it is going to 100. Now the process is 100, just wait for a while. It is going to show you the combine. So now here, you have to scroll down to the end. This is a process mesh node, LOD1. So we are going to copy this to a new window of the Blender. So just start the Blender again in a new window. Delete all of this. Then back to here. Click the process mesh node LOD1. Control C to copy. Then go to the new window of the Blender. Control V. Turn on the texture. Next, we are going to check the UV editing. You can see all of this, they are still not baked into just a single material. Then back to the layout here. Press N to open the Simplygon again. Add the LOD components. Then choose the basic aggregation with material baking. The aggregation pipeline here. Open the mapping image setting, output material setting, change it to become 4096. 4096. Then click the mesh. It is just one. Then click process to let it bake all the material. Now it is processing, just wait for a while. For the first time in Blender, although we choose the aggregation pipeline, although we choose the aggregation with material baking, but the material still not baked just because of the 4096 is too big. If here is 1024, it is going to process together. So that's why we have to separate into 2 times. Now this is the second window. This is the second time of the process. Finish. Then we have to open the third window, Blender 3.4. We must make sure the material baking is done. So delete all of this. Then select from the second window the process mesh node LOD 1.001. Click and press Ctrl C to copy. Then go to the third windows of the Blender, Ctrl V to paste it here. Then look at the material, check it. Then go to the UV editing to have a check. Is this just a single material? Yes, you can see now for the second time of the Simplygon process, it already makes sure that the material already baked. Now back to the layout here. Everything already go perfect like this. So from here we can export it as FBX file. This is the third one. This is the third window, always remember. So we can create a new folder at here. Name this as Game Ready Single Mesh Single Material. Right now here, single mesh, single material, game ready. So we are going to export it as FBX. Click File, Export FBX. Export in this folder. It is under my desktop. Model, game ready, single mesh, single material. Double click. Then name this as model 01. The path mode, choose copy and make sure you turn this on. This setting, the path mode, is to make sure that the texture is embedded inside the FBX file. Click export the FBX. It is going to export it at here, the model 01. If I try to double click to open it, then it is going to open by using the 3D viewer in Microsoft Windows 10. Now everything ready. You can see it is completed. Next, always remember, in this tutorial, we are going to make it game ready in Unreal Engine 5.1, and I'm going to show you how to set the collisions to make sure the player can interact with the whole city, can run to the rooftop, can jump to the rooftop, etc. Now, I'm going to open my Unreal editor. Now, as demo, I'm going to create a fresh new game project, a third-person game project. The project name is My Project 17. Click Create. Now, the Unreal editor is loading. It is going to load the fresh new game project here. This is a third-person game project. If you try to test play this game, you can see this UE5 mannequin is the player. The player can interact with everything in the scenes, everything in the map. Then we are going to make the part of the New York City from Geopipe to be game ready as well. Now, as demo, under the content folder, just create a new folder. Name this as model 01. Right now here, just drag in your game ready single mesh, single material model into here. Drag and drop, drag and drop, and then the import uniform scale here, you can choose 0.1 because the original size that exported from Blender, it is too big. We are going to make it smaller. Click import all. Then close. Then everything should be ready. You can see this is the one. The model 01, the static mesh. Try to open it to have a check of the material already done. Right. Next is to set the collisions. Scroll down here. Set the collisions to make sure it block all, and then the collision complexity, change it to become use complex collision as simple. Then click save, then close. Now you can drag it into your scene. Yes, it is here. Of course, you can press R to make it bigger. Drag it to make it bigger. This is a pivot. Then you can press W to move it. Then where is the player? The player starts. Is that here? I'm going to drag it up above the map and try to play. Now you can see actually the player can interact with the collision of the New York City. If you make it bigger, then the player can play inside there. This is the ones. I can make the scale to become 10. Here, 10, here, also 10. Then, try to play. Wait. It should be below the player starts. Now, where is the player starts? I just make everything down like this. Try to play again. Now the player is already inside here. This is the New York City, the part of the New York City. With just one single mesh and one single material, the player already interact inside here. Right. Now everything already successfully imported into the Unreal Engine 5.1 game project. And that's all for today about my tutorial on how to export the Geopipe New York City or part of the New York City 3D models and import into Unreal Engine 5.1 to make it become game ready, single mesh, and single material texture for your game project. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you love my video tutorial, if you feel all these tutorials and sharing are very helpful to your 3D modeling, 3D animation, and game developing, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and also turn on the mini bell and select all so that when next time I publish a new video tutorial or sharing, you receive a notification immediately. See you in my next video. Enjoy! Happy 3D modeling, 3D animation, and game developing. See you!